All right, hopefully it's in focus. Otherwise, I'm going to be annoyed. So today, I'm going to be reviewing Carolina Reaper. All right, it's been a long time waiting for this pod. Actually, how this pod was created was not from one of my plants. It was from a volunteer plant that popped up in my flower bed. I was looking at a yellow ghost that I didn't really want to cull, and I planted it. And it's still got pods on it right now. They're green, they haven't ripened yet. But as I was, kind of just checking out the plant, seeing how it was doing, I noticed there's some red pods kind of in the ground, and a Reaper plant was actually growing like basically not even a foot off the ground, and it was just kind of vining across the floor. Thought it was pretty cool. So I picked this pod off of it. It's got the little tail under there. It's kind of hard to see, almost like it kind of deflated. It looks real compact. Now like I said, this is a volunteer plant, so this didn't get nutrients and stuff. It's just going off of whatever living soil's in the flower bed. So this got no nutrients all the way up until fruiting period. So I'm going to take a picture of it the best I can. I'll try and take a picture of it after I cut it. So these seeds were originally from Jim Duffy, and that's Super Hot Chilies. And from what I've heard, a lot of people that got seeds from him, I guess, had smaller Reapers. I don't know if that's from the first flush or if that's just how it is, or that seed stock or what. But yeah, they are pretty small. But I've tried a chunk of one in the past, and it lit me up pretty good. I haven't really been eating hot stuff, so I'm really hoping that I don't go into panic mode or anything. But it is what it is. I'm going to try and take some pictures before and after I cut it, because this will probably be the hottest thing I've ever eaten. All right, I'm going to cut into it. Making sure my camera's recording. I'm not trying to do this for nothing now. Sheesh, that would suck. All right, so looks pretty mean. I really don't even want to do this, but I can't wait to do it at the same time. Smells like a typical Tenins. Got pockets of oil in it. I'm gonna cut it into fourths. I don't even know if I want to eat this whole thing. And it also, when I ripped the stem off, it got it kind of opened it up a little bit. So I don't know. Like, I was concerned with mold and whatnot. Yeah, it's just got pockets of oil. So I'm going to eat a fourth and kind of go from there. This isn't a challenge. This is just tasting. I usually eat whole pods just because I'm pretty confident I can handle that level of heat, but I'm not going to de-seed them or anything. I'm just going to go for this fourth because I just never had a Reaper to really test the flavor. So here goes nothing. Cheers, boys. Kind of floral. Pretty bitter. Love how my audio gets cut off. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah, so that's a fourth of it. It's pretty much got a kick. It's like a ghost heat right now. Think I can handle more than that though. So I say, right? Gosh. Other than that flavor's not all that. Tastes like a floral. It tastes like a ghost pepper, honestly. It's floral, chinense, bitter. There's some fruitiness at first, but we're not having fun if we're not eating the whole thing, right? Might as well. Cheers! Here comes the heat. Chew it up real good. Okay, that was weird. When I swallowed it, it tasted like a cucumber. I'm not even kidding. It tasted like a straight up cucumber. Well, that's pretty hot. I don't really need this. Just kind of washing the seeds down. Just want to kind of bask in the heat here for a minute. I can feel it kind of right here burning. It's tearing up that side of my mouth I was chewing. So the back right, like wisdom teeth molar area. Back there. I was told these have kind of a building heat. I mean, I guess everybody's experience is different. So it has kind of a building heat. And, you know, everybody that eats a Reaper, they're like, wow, it's really good. And then, you know, however many minutes into the burn, they can't go back and they regret it. I guess that makes it easy to kind of hype yourself up to eat the whole thing. I really didn't plan to eat the whole thing, but that wasn't like a violent burn to start, so couldn't be helped. But man, that cucumber flavor was really weird. Yeah, it's like as soon as I swallowed it, it was like I ate a slice of cucumber. I'm gonna sit here. I'm kind of annoyed that my audio cut off, but it's because I was taking a picture of the pepper while I was messing around. I guess I rubbed it and it went into video, and you can't do any other media. You can't play music, watch a video, anything when you go to the video interface, at least on an iPhone. Excuse me. Tearing up my tongue, tearing up the left side or the right side of my tongue, just that side I was chewing. Pretty pleasant burn. Not too bad, nothing to write home about. Now it's kind of migrating to my tongue. Like it's moving from that right side. Well, it's not moving from, it's actually spreading. That's probably because of my drink, actually. But I don't like having like seeds stuck in my teeth. They're bitter enough as it is. That one, the bitterness in that one was tolerable. Like otherwise, like I've actually been getting better with floral, but like bitter, that makes me just want to gag. It's a hot pepper. It's like lingering. I don't even know if it's peaked. It's just a slow build right now. But it's you know, I can handle it, at least so far. It's easier to talk this time because it's not attacking my throat like most peppers I've been eating, like all the ghosts, the red and chocolate ghosts. Straight to the... Well, the saliva makes it hard to talk. The other peppers go straight to the throat and it makes it difficult to talk. Right now, it's just tearing up the right side of my tongue, a little bit of the middle of my tongue. But I can talk, so that's nice. I do love talking. Nose kind of ready. Tongue still on fire. Like I said, I can't tell if it's peaked. It's just a slow build right now. I guess I'll just sit here and suffer. And I don't want to cut the video until I know for sure it's peaked. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. So yeah, I had a bunch of seedlings, right? And when I was potting them up, I gave a yellow ghost away, planted one in an in-ground bed. It's doing horrible. And then I planted one over here. I'd show you a picture, but this camera is just not like a vlogging camera. It's not something I can just take around and focus with. So anyway, I planted it in on the edge of my flower bed. So I had a bunch of black-eyed Susans, just, they were gorgeous. Planted it next to them, and they were kind of competing for root space. So it was just, surviving really. Well, they died out. I guess they were annuals. They weren't the perennial type. They died out, and then I just kind of, some of them I picked to get save seeds from, and then kind of the rest just decomposed into the ground or whatever. Well, I was just messing with my plants, watering them or whatever, and then I noticed, I'm like, what? And I saw this huge pepper plant, and it's like, it's grown. It's the size of a lot of the ones in the pots. So I looked, and it's got green pods on it everywhere. And I'm pretty sure it's a yellow ghost. This one's actually, so the yellow ghost I gave to my parents, it's all the same seeds. They all had like smooth skins, like a smooth ghost. If I remember correctly, this one is kind of bumpy. So I know that can be affected by climate or certain growing conditions, because my red ghosts are super bumpy. They look like a brain strain or a Nagamorich. So I don't know. I guess I'll find out when they get ripe. Right now they're still green. But I don't know. This really, for a Reaper, I don't know if it's a tolerance thing or if it was a dud or what. I mean, not to take anything away from it. It's hot. And it's still going. It's still burning. But it's not, I'm not even close to panic mode. And it had the little tail and everything, so I mean, it looked like a Reaper to me. But, it was a volunteer, so could it have cross-pollinated? Maybe. I doubt it. Highly doubt it.